Hey guys, I am here to do a makeup tutorial for you. It has been quite some time since I have done a makeup tutorial. I do apologize, I've been super busy through the holidays and everything going on. And I'm cold right now, that's why I have the sweater on. Jacket, I mean. I'm freezing actually. Because my hair is still a little bit wet from the shower, like at the ends. And it's cold in my house. Anyway. So, I wanted to do a whole bunch of like first impressions in this video. So I'm going to kind of keep it short and sweet in the matter of just doing this stuff like kind of quickly. I think at least, I'm not really sure where I'm going with the eyeshadow look I'm doing today. And that's what I'm going to start off with. I did just prime my eyes with my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in the shade Eden. And I haven't set it yet. But I'm about to just set it with some, just putting it back in my drawer, sorry. I have OCD when it comes to stuff like that. But, oh my God, this drawer won't go back in. I'm going to set it with my nude palette from Forever 21. I'm just going to use this cream shade here. And all of my brushes are up here. Nice. Oh, and by the way, look at how cute this tin is for my eyeshadow brushes. Is it not like life? And I have some face brushes in here, like this Anastasia one. But it kind of fit in with like this whole theme going, so I thought it was cute. I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and I'm just going to apply the cream shade all over the lid to set this eyeshadow primer. I feel like this eyeshadow primer is one of those that really, really needs to have a shadow setting it because it's a very dry shadow primer, at least in my opinion, and I've also had it for a while, so it might be drying out, so that could be another reason. But it doesn't seem to be like crazy creamy. It seems to be more of a tacky consistency. So I'm just taking that and I'm just going to cover every single place that I put my primer. Now I'm going to probably do a transition. I don't know, guys. I've been like contemplating on like what to do for like a makeup look. Oh, I'm gonna unzip this a little bit more. I don't have a bra on, so excuse that, but I don't really know because I have so many new products that I want to try that it's hard for me to say, oh, I want to use this one and I want to use that one. I have a lot of new eyeshadow products to try, so I think I might try this Maybelline Color Molten Eye Studio Shadow Duo. This is in the shade 301 Taupe Craze, and I'm just going to use the more nude shade, this one right here, to go in the crease. I thought these were a very interesting consistency and texture, so I figured, why not try it? And I'm not really sure how great they're going to be picked up with brushes because they're kind of like a cream, almost like a ColourPop shadow. But I just wanted to see how they acted on the eyes. Not really sure how this is blending. They do feel very creamy when you swatch them, and well, let me say something real quick. I'm sorry for the kids that are screaming outside. I live in an apartment complex, and the kids here are so freaking loud and annoying every single weekend. And sometimes on the weekdays, too. They're just irritating, and I'm like, go away. Like, no one likes you, you know? Urgh. So, anyway, I'm just putting this in the crease. This is doing better. You kind of have to build this up. So if you're not really into like time-consuming makeup, I would not really recommend this, and it's just kind of a pain in the ass to use in general because it's like a cream but a powder at the same. It's not a powder for sure, but it's like a cream shadow. It's weird. It's hard to explain. It's just kind of one of those shadows that you just kind of have to feel to understand. I actually picked up mine at Big Lots a couple nights ago because I was there and they had a whole bunch of stuff on sale. This was like $2.80, and I figured for 2 shadows that's a pretty good deal, so I wanted to try it. And I've heard mixed reviews about, actually I haven't heard really good reviews about this these shadows, but I swatched the two that I got, and they seemed pretty decent in swatching, but very kind of like weird to work with. So this is just okay so far. I don't know, nothing special to me, to be 100% honest with you guys. So I think I'm going to take something on top of that because it didn't seem as pigmented as I wanted, and I'm kind of feeling that like nude crease right now. I'm not really feeling a pink crease like I usually do, like a pinky purpley toned crease, but I'm also not really feeling like a brown crease either, which is strange, or an orange one. So I'm kind of feeling like just a neutral color in the crease. So this is actually a blush. This is in the shade Rose Champagne, and this is a Wet n Wild new product that they came out with, or a new formula. I know they've had these blushes before, but I never tried their blushes just because I never liked the packaging, and this one seemed just a little bit more like, I wouldn't say high-end, but a little bit like fancier they came out with. So, but that's really pretty. That's what I wanted in my crease. It's just like a nude kind of crease, just to do as a really nice base for other shadows. It just looks clean and, I don't know, like healthy. Does that make sense? Like a crease color that looks healthy. Probably not. Probably doesn't make sense at all. But that actually did really well. And I'm excited to try this on the face because I think this is a blush I'm going to use on my face today as well. Okay, so now for the eyes, I have no flipping idea what I'm going to use because I feel like I have a lot of eyeshadows to try out. I'm thinking about doing some ColourPop shadows. So I think I'm going to try the Kathleen Lights Quad here. I'm not going to use all the colors. I will save some colors for a separate tutorial. So I think I'm going to put aside the Midnight shade and the Telepathy shade. I think those two I'll do in a separate look. But this one, I'm thinking kind of like a rose gold eye is going to be really pretty. So I think I'm going to try the shade Weenie, which is the rose gold, and Porter, which is the really beautiful like maroon shade. So I think I'm going to put Porter in the crease with the same brush. I think maybe, I don't know, does that work? Yeah, it works all right. I'm not saying that it wouldn't, the eyeshadow wouldn't work. I'm just wondering how it would apply. I'm just lightly taking this into the crease. I'm not going to like full on pack the color on crazy because I kind of want like a simple crease, but I don't want it to be too red, if you know what I mean. What I really like about these shadows is that they blend very easily. And they're very like creamy and just easy to work with. A lot easier than that that Maybelline one I just tried out in the crease. So yeah, these are really nice. I like the shade a lot so far. It's actually really gorgeous. I love Kathleen. I'm so happy for her that she came out with this quad. I have some other products of hers. I don't have any Ofra stuff from hers, but I have some more ColourPop ones, and they're great. I love her new lip product. I forget what it's called. Aquarius. I love that lip color. It's a nude that came out the same time as these colors did, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to take the Weenie shade, and I'm just going to apply this all over the lid. And I'm just going to apply this with my fingers because I feel like it's the easiest way to apply it, way to apply these shadows, especially when you want a really concentrated color. So that's what I'm doing here. And I'm just taking it, dipping my finger in it. I also love ColourPop shadows for a really quick, easy look. Like if I'm in a rush, I feel like these are like go-to shadows for me because you can just create a look so effortlessly and easily. And it's really quick and they just look flawless every time. And the fact that you apply them with your finger is also great because if you're traveling and you don't have all your makeup brushes, this is a really good type of thing to bring because you don't have to bring an eyeshadow brush if you don't want to for these. So I just packed that on the entire lid. The only spot that I didn't get is the very outer corner. I mean, I could have gotten it, but I just didn't. Just didn't feel like it. These are so velvety. I swear to God, ColourPop has the best feeling shadows. They're just so silky. Literally, they just feel like you're bouncing into a little cloud. Like, I don't know how to explain it better than that, but that's just the best way I can explain it. So, yeah. Love this shade. Very flattering for the eyes. Anybody who loves rose gold shades is going to love this shade. So I'm just going to kind of take off the excess that was on my fingers and wipe it on my makeup removing wipe. And then I'm going to go back in with the Porter shade, and I'm going to use this on the outer crease, or the outer corner, I'm sorry. And I'm just going to pack this on lightly. I'm just going to tap it. I'm not going to go full on, like crazy amount of color. I just want to kind of do a very simple look with this today and kind of keep it that way. That way it's not complicated and it's somewhat time friendly. Okay, now, okay. Now I'm going to take the Super Shock eyeshadow in the color Puppy Love. I love this shade. It's gorgeous. It's the one that they did for the Humane Society in California. It's like an iridescent cream. It's absolutely beautiful. So pretty. And I'm going to use this on the center of the shade, the eye center of the shade. I can't speak today. For some reason, I am like at a loss with my words, so I do apologize for that. That is really pretty. It gives you a nice like little pop, like right in the center where you want your eyes to look a little bit more open. It's really, really nice. Especially over a nice shadow like this. So pretty. So it kind of gives you like that effortless, like, I don't know, just pop. Like you just look alive, you know what I mean? I'm definitely going to use this in the inner corner as well when we get to that step, but we aren't there yet, so ain't no rushing with that. Okay. So now that I am done with that portion of the eyes, I'm going to continue. I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. Actually, I totally forgot to put a brow bone shade, even though I kind of did put one on when I was setting my primer. I like to do like a more standout white after I do all the blending and stuff, because I feel like, I don't know, it just kind of fades or whatever. So I'm just going to use a shade from the Kat Von D Poetica palette, the True Romance palette. This color is called You Alone, and it's a really pretty like cream shade. Just really nice and bright, and that's definitely something that I want. And where is the brush that I wanted to use? This one will do. It's a Sonia Kashuk brush. I don't know why I'm sitting here. I'm like searching for brushes, but I really wanted an exaggerated brow bone because, I mean, it obviously like brings out your brows and all that good stuff. So I will be doing my brows in a moment. And this one, the shadow is really, really pigmented, and it works really, really well, and it's just really nice. So yeah, that's why I wanted that. So now I'm going to put my mascara on. I'm just going to use my CoverGirl Supersizer. This is kind of drying out finally, and I'm glad because I have so many mascaras to try. I have purchased way too many recently, and I literally have so many to try. Like, it's ridiculous. And I hear these screaming kids outside, and they're gonna get hurt. Do you hear it? I hope you guys can't hear it, because they're literally like death children. They sound like demons screaming. Ugh, it just makes me so angry. I have not gotten anywhere today except for Chick-fil-A this morning. So I'm just now like getting ready and stuff. I took a shower. I did film a video and you guys will see that before this one. It's already up. It's another haul it's like my last semi-annual sale haul for this semi-annual sale for Victoria's Secret and Bath & Body Works. I just posted that, so if you want to see it, I'll try and remember to link it down below. But I was wearing like literally no makeup, like none at all. So if you guys want to see how I mean, you obviously saw how I looked in the beginning of this video without any makeup, but I'm just saying, like, I just hope I don't get any hate for it, because, I mean, it's just a freaking video, right? Who cares? This stuff is, I just got it up my nose. It's really potent with the smell. I don't really like that about this mascara. It's very strong smelling. It's like, it just smells gross. Trust me on that. I don't know what's in it, but it just does not smell too hot, to be honest. So, I'm just doing one full on coat of this. That's what I usually like to do with this mascara. And then I let it dry, and I will curl them again later so that they get more intensified and volumized. And I'm just going to quick do my brows. I feel like my brows have been like so annoying lately. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like they just won't go in place. And I mean, I don't know. I've been using the same products. I always do my Anastasia Dip Brow in blonde. But I just feel like my brow shape is more so off than anything. It's not the products I'm using or anything like that. It's the actual shape of my brows I've just been unsatisfied with lately. I don't know if it's just me or if they're feeling like droopy. Like this one's coming off pretty strong right now. But recently, I don't know, they've just been feeling like the hairs won't stay a certain way. And I do set it with like a clear gel a lot of the time, but it's not like Anastasia moves around, but it's like before I do my brows, what I'm saying is like when I go to spoolie them out, they don't want to stay down. Gosh, you see these no boobies with my bra off. So too much information. You guys probably don't want to know it all. So that's it for the eyes so far. I'm thinking about priming the face now. Moving on to the face priming portion. Just going to go ahead and use, wait, should I do that first or? I'm trying to decide whether I should do my concealer first or if I should do my foundation, because when I do my concealer, I set it with my powder, but I don't want to do that before I do my foundation. So I'm just going to prep my skin as usual with my Nivea Men Post Shave Balm in Sensitive. I like this stuff a lot. There's a ton of product in here. There's like, I mean, I'll probably be using this literally all year as my face primer because there's no need to buy 15, even though I really want to try every single one that's come out, that's going to come out this year. And it's really comfortable on the skin. It just feels good. It just feels hydrating almost, but not like crazy hydrating. I don't know. It just feels good. And I've heard it's good for oily skin too. So I have dry skin and it works really well for me. And Nikki Tutorials is the one who turned me onto this. And she said you kind of got to pat it in. Like at first, when I first used this, I was just kind of like, I don't really see the hype in this. But then I didn't really realize you have to kind of pat it into your skin until it gets tacky, and then you can apply your foundation. Because if you don't wait till it gets tacky, it's not going to set right. So I just wait till it gets tacky, like right about now is a good time. I just start feeling my face and seeing when that is. And I'm going to try out this Dream Liquid Mousse Airbrush Finish Foundation from Maybelline. This is the Classic Ivory shade, Light 2. I don't know. I picked this up from, it's got a pump too, which is great. I picked this up from Big Lots the other day. I was like, that actually looks really good. So I wanted to try it. I'm going to, what did I do there? Did I really? Oh my God. Okay. You guys are going to laugh, or maybe not. Feel bad for me, hopefully. I had the eyeshadow on my hand and I had no idea. And then I applied my primer. Oh God. This is going to turn out disastrous. Actually, it's coming off. And it applied on my face. Such an animal. I can't believe that just happened. You can still see the rose gold on my hand if you can kind of see it. Yeah, I had no idea I still had that on my eyes. I mean, on my hand. So I'm just, I've got one of these trays for like mixing foundation or just putting foundation onto something rather than my hand, because I don't know, sometimes I just get kind of annoyed when there's something on my hand. You know what I mean? Does that make sense to you guys? Like, do you guys kind of get like frustrated if there's like foundation on your hand, like, and you look at it later in the day and you're like, God damn it, like, I need to go wash this off, you know? I just figured. And it'd be good for mixing too. The thing I bought. I got it from Michael's for like $1 and change. I went there for like Christmas shopping and I picked this up while I was Christmas shopping. And this color actually so far is matching me pretty well. I'm going to take a little bit extra. I have a pimple that will not go the frick away, which probably shouldn't be putting foundation over it, but it's too damn bad, man. You know? Too damn bad. Seems like I kind of need a lot of this foundation, which is weird. But it doesn't really do like a full pump, if that makes sense. Like, it does not, so far on the little pump, it just kind of like does like a baby pump. I don't know. I'm really not used to pump foundations. I'm always used to having to dump it out and kind of distribute my product and feel like, you know, see how much I need. So I'm not really used to this whole pump thing, but I do like it. I feel like I've just been using a lot though. Maybe not, I don't know. But this is giving me like the fullest coverage obviously possible for this foundation because I'm using a Kabuki flat top brush. So I wanted to see what the coverage was like, etc. and how it turned out. It's actually pretty good for my skin tone, this shade. It's not like dead on. It's actually a little bit tanner than I am, but I do like it. I did try it on my hand the other day just to test out like the color, and I was like, oh, I picked the right color. They didn't have that many shades, so, but that's what, I mean, you can expect that when you go to like Big Lots and you see stuff like that. So I don't know. At least that's how I feel, because you can't like pick out your shade if they don't have it, whatever. Oh, and I have a blanket on me too because I was that cold earlier. All right, so it's giving me a kind of like, I feel like this would be really dewy if you used a blender, but since I used a brush, it actually still looks pretty dewy, which I'm surprised about, but I do love, because you guys know I have dry ass skin and I love a dewy finish. You can see it's just got a natural sheen to it. It's really, really nice. And it just feels really, really good so far. So with that being said, I guess I can do my concealer. I'm going to do my NYX Dark Circle Concealer and my Master Conceal by Face Studio as usual. I can't wait till I'm done with this. I've been trying to use this up, and there's a lot of products in there, which is good if you love the concealer, which I do. I really do like it. I do love it, but, well, I don't know. Ever since, that was like my go-to concealer before I tried the NYX full coverage, and now that I've tried the NYX full coverage concealer, it's bae. Like, I can't like get rid of it. Does that make sense to you guys? Like I just don't want to use anything else, but I got it in too light of a shade, and then it just kind of got old, and I can only really use it as an eyeshadow primer, the one that I have right now. But I don't know, guys. I'm thinking about trying to blend out this concealer with a brush because I always blend it out with my fingers, and I know that you're not supposed to rub, but I cannot find the patience to pat my concealer in whatsoever. So I might try and use a brush just to see how it goes on. Thinking about using kind of like a fluffy brush, but something not too dense. I'm looking in I just cleaned all my makeup brushes too, so this is like a new fresh stack. So this is a blending brush, so this will probably work. This is from the xoxox spring line that came out last year. I'm just going to try it. Actually, that's pretty quick. It's a lot quicker than what I thought it would be. So that's a plus. And I usually use this for the crease because it's like a crease. It's a good blending brush for the crease. Cool. Well, this might be my new concealer brush for now. I really like the way it concealed my stuff here. All right, so now I'm going to set my under eyes with my NYC Smoothing Skin Face Powder. You guys know the drill. I love this stuff to death. I think it's great for baking. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit here and bake as usual. I'm not just going to set it. I'm going to bake it out because I feel like baking just works better for my under eyes because I have such dark circles. This really helps, like really, really, really. So it's awesome. That's definitely my favorite thing to do now. And that powder is amazing. So if you haven't tried that, try that out. I'm trying to think of all the new products that I have that I haven't tried out yet, or that are like new that I keep wanting to try out, so I can give you guys like a video. Like I'll do the videos with them. I'm trying to think. I think I'm just going to use this Bahama Mama bronzer to contour today because I really love this stuff, and I feel like I've been trying other products lately and I haven't been giving this some love, and I really need to because I love it so much. So I think I'm going to use that to contour today, and then I'm going to try a newer-ish bronzer or something I just don't use often. Let's see. I think I'm going to use this brush to contour with today. I have a lot of contour brushes, but this one is really, really nice. This is, again, one of the brushes that was in the xoxox Spring 2015 line, so they're not available anymore, but maybe you can find them on like eBay or something. They're really good quality. I actually prefer this little collection more than the pink brushes that I have from that line, the artist ones or whatever the hell they were. I prefer these ones. It's weird, but anyway. So I'm going to contour. Sorry, people are being loud. These kids outside are... So this is the contour brush, and I just forgot how pigmented Bahama Mama is and that I don't need that much product, so just kind of dust it off a little bit. Feel like this is honestly going on slightly patchy, and I think it's because I did not set my face with a powder. Normally I don't, because honest to God, I don't need like a matte finish. I don't really like a matte finish, to be 100% honest with you guys. And I don't know, like I just don't prefer it. But this is going on a little patchy, and it's definitely feeling like it's like skidding. Do you know what I mean? Like it just kind of feels like the foundation still hasn't set completely, which it should have by now, so I'm kind of like weirded out by that. But it just doesn't feel like my foundation was 100% set. So maybe this is one of those foundations where you really have to set your face with a face powder before you move on to using face powders. I mean, it's not horrible, like it's not going on crazy patchy, but it's definitely something I noticed when I applied bronzer. So this is kind of like a first impressions for that foundation anyway. I've never tried it, and I've never really looked up reviews or anything. I just purchased it on a whim, like I do with a lot of products. We're gonna go under that double chin, girl. I need to lose weight, but your bitch is lazy and your bitch likes food. So just keeping it real with you guys. Hope you don't mind. So putting this back, and now, oh wait, I'm gonna keep this out for bronzer. Now I'm actually gonna carve out the cheekbones because I feel like I went down a little bit too low on this one, and I just like to clean it up anyway. I'm just going to bake the shit out of my face right under this region here. And this will also help to set my face too, because it is like a setting powder. So that'll do good things. It will do good things. Yeah, nice. Might as well just take it everywhere, right? We're just gonna kind of be a ridiculous animal today. Okay. Just don't mind me and my weird words. Okay, so this is probably going to complete the first part of this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys tune into part 2. I'm sorry that you guys have to deal with a part 1 and part 2. I'm working on that currently. What I need to do is actually set up my room differently, and that's why I've kind of been putting it off, because I really don't like resetting my room, and my boyfriend has kind of like been lazy on helping, so I don't think he wants to, but I told him, like, you know, I really need to reset my room if I'm going to set up my tripod and stuff, because I still want the same like area where my desk is and stuff, but it's obviously going to be back a little bit because I have to set up my tripod and stuff like right in front of the window so I get some really good lighting, because I don't have any lights right now. So anyway, so I hope you guys tune into part 2. Please do so if you want to see how to finish this look, and I will see you soon. Bye.